you've got a new album out, Stories to Tell, another awesome addition to the Hangmen catalog. And I love your songs because you have a great way of, you're a storyteller. You paint pictures, you have characters in your songs. And I don't know if I asked you this the last time, but I want to ask you again, how much of this stuff is autobiographical? Because it seems like it's really, really close to you, the lyrics and the characters.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot of characteristics of things that have happened to me in the past that I can put on another character, like the hard luck Jim.
Yeah.
Tom John, it's just a couple of fucking fuck ups. And, and
Yeah.
I've been that, and
do you feel like do you feel like that helps you? I mean, it's got to be cathartic. It's got to be, do you feel like it helps you sort of be a better man, being able to have this avenue to sort of tell the stories that, about these characters, and it's probably not really a secret that these characters could very well be you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it helps you settle your mind on maybe sins of the past, kind of a thing?
Sure. It absolutely does, because I can just get this craziness out of my head that still follows me, unfortunately,
Sure.
But like a couple lines in the songs are like, out of my mind, I'm a running kind. That's, I can still get that way, but it feels, the song is the outlet for that. You can't really go up to people going, I'm nuts and I don't know what's going on,
Right.
So you can say it in a song, like, I'm out of my mind, I want to run,
Yeah.
So,
tell me about the song, The Last Time. I think that's my favorite song on the record. And I mean, the opening line, I got a friend, is it uptown or downtown? And then you change it.
Yeah.
Got a friend uptown, got a sad feeling about, and then you change it. I got a sick feeling about friend uptown. And then I love the line where you said you're cool last time I saw you. You said you'd make it through last time I saw you. So it sounds like a farewell song of sorts to a friend of yours. Can you elaborate on that and tell us where that comes from?
Yeah, that's the song for Montrose Heathman.
Ah.
And
yeah.
Shortly after he passed, that riff, the down,
yeah,
like something that I know Ron would have loved to have played.
Yeah.
Just that riff just sounded very Ron-ish to me.
Yeah.
Montrose.
From the Super Suckers.
Yeah. And I wanted to, it just started coming out that this was a song for him. And the last time that we talked,
Yeah.
I'm keenly aware of drug addict bullshit, because I was a king of that too. And I can tell when he was bullshitting me and saying, hey, no, I'm cool. Everything's good, and I just knew in my stomach that it's not, and there's not much I could do about it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, and it's a very hopeless feeling.
That's interesting that you share that with us, because I can tell that song comes from a very personal place, and the lyrics are so vivid that it's obvious it comes from a personal place. I didn't know it was about Montrose.
Yeah.
but the lyrics in that song and the riff, now that you explain it, it does sound like a Montrose riff. That whole thing sounds
Yeah.
like something he would play. Great song, by the way. I love that song.
Thank you. Yeah.
What about Midnight Riders? That song sounds very like recalling your youth, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, there was a lot of nights that I'm sure you guys can relate to, or maybe you can't, I don't know. But being young musician, trying to figure out your place, you know. I just got into LA and I was there with a bunch of like-minded musicians and artists, and we would just, the use of alcohol and drugs was just our way of relating to, or not relating to the world. We didn't really want to relate to the world, you know, and I would look out the window of our apartment and just be baffled by how people go to work. And you know, and our outlet was the night. And, you know, so it was like a gang
Yeah.
of kids, you know, and I just called them the Midnight Riders. So
there's a line in that song, all the punks in the bars in Hollywood looking for an escape.
yeah.
That sounds very specific. Do you recall the punks you were hanging out with and the bars that you're talking about?
Yeah, it was Raji's for us, you know.
Yeah.
And I remember that was the place where everyone came up in that period.
Yeah.
You had Tool, you had L7, you had Junkyard, you had the Sea Hags, you had the Nymphs, you had us, you had all these bands like that wouldn't, you know, they weren't all the same. Jane's Addiction, they were all at Raji's coming up together. And this was our escape. This was our, like, you know, our clubhouse, our safe, dangerous place.
Yeah.
Right.
Where we could be as fucking dangerous as we want and no one's gonna care, you know.
Right. You're among your people.
Yeah, there weren't really any consequences for our shitty behavior.